So okay. I don't date Nigerian men.
Voila.
I avoid them like the plague, honey. Okay, because
Sure.
I know their wala is just it's too much. What? Okay, but it just seems like you said, Nigeria has sort of we've embodied like everybody wants a Nigerian man at this point, right? I get that. I think I understand the fascination with Nigerian men and why women want to date them. I just don't think I think they're very arrogant. I think they still have their, this old mindset of a woman has her place. And even though, they want to, I do agree, agree that they are, some of them are providers and, they want to provide and all of that. I just still think that their mindset is just still very ass backwards.
Yeah. Girl, I agree with you. And I'm a Nigerian man. I've
Not
been
to
honest about.
mention, sorry, not to mention the polygamy of it all, right? Like that still exists too, where it's like maybe not, married like 10 different women, but the fact that they still have this mentality of, well, I can have as many women as I want as long as I can take care of her.
Yeah, yeah, we have to be specific about this polygamy too, because I feel like a lot of people won't even understand what you mean by
Okay.
polygamy in the sense that when you say polygamy, I think a lot of people will think, oh, officially married, like some of the old uncles
Okay, not
marrying
the
multiple
no.
wives.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
No.
the polygamy of today's day and age that's going on right now is when a Nigerian man will have a wife and children in Nigeria and then go to America, marry another wife out. To them, there's nothing, no, there's nothing wrong with that. But like, yeah, no, we can't do that. But yeah, I understand.
I come from that same situation.
I understand. I think, on average, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, on average, Nigerian men are some of the most beautiful men on the
They
planet, in
are.
my opinion.
They are.
They're very good looking, and this is because we have so much varieties in Nigeria. Anything you want to see, you see it. Tolo, shorto, dako, lighto, brown skin, everything, you'll find it. But unfortunately, I feel like our mentality does not match our physicality. And for my ability to see the physical beauty in my people, to me, is indicative that there's something beautiful hidden underneath, meaning that we are not walking in our full essence yet. We're still babies. And it's not our fault. And I have to remember, I have to give myself grace and I have to give my people grace. I believe that we have what it takes to shake this planet in a way that has never been seen. But we must be humble. That humility. And because men on average, benefit from patriarchy more.
Yeah.
The illusory promise of patriarchy that keeps these men arrogant, and as opposed to women who are further away from patriarchy, the tentacles of patriarchy, it's easier for a woman to let go because for a woman, she has a lot more hoops. Patriarchy tells a woman that unless you have a man, you're not good enough. And then it will be a woman who's a pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. And then she comes to realize these men ain't shit.
They
And then
sure ain't.
eventually you just let go. And once you let go, the illusion wears off. But with men, it's harder because men are
Yeah.
closer to that promise. So it's harder for a man to let go. And that arrogance, oof, that arrogance, and also our collective pain as Black people, most especially African people, because there's levels to being Black chair.
There is.
There's this hunger to just hold on. Like if I hold on just a little bit more and go to church on Sunday, maybe God will send me my own millions. And it just, it's like I just can't. So as a result, just me and you, I just admire from afar, and yeah, we thank God.